Hello Leo, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I will be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So this could be somebody that you have had a relationship with, a situationship. This could also be somebody who you've simply exchanged hot, steamy glances with across the room. And you know there's something there, but nobody has said anything yet. Ah, the distance is making you guys go mad. It's not good. There's pain here. I see that. We have here these cards which are what this person is feeling. However, sometimes we feel this as well. So when we do connect to someone energetically, we do pick up on their energy. Sometimes we start to mirror this person too. So yeah, some of you may feel as though you are resonating with this as your own emotions and feelings, but just keep in mind that this is the other person's as well, and it could possibly be yours because you guys are mirroring each other. Okay, we have some frustration here too. Leo, if I didn't announce, I think I did. The deck is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So we have here embracing the shadow, mothering, fear, grief, awakening, surrender, hearth and home, compassion, and then we have anger and rage under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. All right, Leo, I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. This is something that perhaps they have not told you, perhaps they don't want to, perhaps they just can't. I know that they can't because there's a lot of fear and anxiety here that they have. Okay. My dear Leo, I want to tell you that time when you saw that side of me that was aggressive, compulsive, impulsive, irresponsible, and rash, that was a part of me. I never really wanted you to see that part, but that is a part of who I am. It's difficult for me to hide this side of myself because I want to be free. I want to express myself and who I am. I am who I am, and I can't change my ways for anyone. It's hard for me to change. Are you actually able to accept and to embrace that side of me? In you, I have found someone who is very nurturing, caring, protecting. I have felt a sense of unconditional love that comes from you, something I never felt before. I've hardly met anyone that makes me feel so loved. I can be the nastiest person in the world, but for some reason you always forgive and forget and show me love. You have always been so accepting. But now I feel that I've lost that part and that privilege in this connection. I feel that that part is now lost. Now I feel a little paranoid, insecure. I'm afraid and nervous about certain things that I've said and done. A long time ago, I may have come off as someone who was really confident. Someone that was Mr. Know-It-All, Miss Know-It-All. No. I don't know anything anymore. I've lost my confidence, lost my mojo. I don't have any self-esteem left in me anymore. I don't feel worth anything. I feel worthless. Unworthy of someone as beautiful and as loving as you. I don't deserve you. And I feel guilty. Guilty for the things that I said and I did. I feel remorse and regret, sadness and melancholy. I do feel very sad for the things that I have said and done. And the things that I should have said but I never did. The things that I should have done but I just never took action. I hold you high now like a shining star, afraid that the fire inside you might just fade away someday, but I don't want that to happen. I don't want you to leave my life. Right now, I have come to an awakening moment. I've started to realize that you are this graceful being that has been put into my life, who I have surrendered myself to. When did I surrender myself to you and the universe and the fate? I don't know. But I just know that I feel that I belong to you and you belong to me. I have surrendered my mind, my body, my heart to you. Because now I feel as though you are my hearth and home. You are my family. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, nothing's ever the same. But if you're there, that is where home is. I can confide in you and talk to you about anything, and I'm not afraid that you're going to judge me, or you're going to make fun of me, or mock me, or taunt me. I'm not afraid of that, because you don't. Because you've always been very nurturing, caring, and protecting. I wish I could put my head on your lap. I wish you could stroke my head. I wish you could kiss me on my forehead. I want to be loved by you. And I do have compassion. I have compassion for the things that you have gone through already. But the things that I've put you through in this connection are unforgivable. How could I do that to somebody so sweet, so naive? You are so adorable to me now. I can't help it. And I wonder, how did I ever do this to somebody so sweet? I have empathy. I have compassion for you. And I know the situation that you came from. And I know that I've caused you pain. Right now, I am angry. Angry at the situation. Angry at what has become of this relationship. I'm also quite annoyed and frustrated, irritated. For this reason, I can't reach out to you. I don't want to be the person that suddenly snaps. This is why I keep my distance. I don't want to hurt you. For now, let me just sizzle on my platter. Let me be. And eventually, hopefully one day, this feeling of awkwardness, this feeling of being uncomfortable in this connection with you will slowly fade away. Leo, a lot has gone on in this connection, hasn't it? What did this person do? It's as if they did something and now they've realized. And now they're coming back into your life, but they just don't know how to. Like, they want to. But this person might be passive aggressive now. Like, they actually may seem as if they're unapproachable. They do. They seem as if they're unapproachable. But the reason why is not because they hate you. No. It's because they're deliberately trying to avoid you. Because they're nervous about what they've said or done or behaved. They're actually very embarrassed by their behavior. And they're afraid of what your opinion is of them now. Okay. I hear a lady saying my opinion of, oh, my opinion of this Jack, fill in the blank. Yeah, it's not good. Okay. You know, many of us go through many things, right? So not all people here are going to be receiving such a warm response. Some people you feel may karmically deserve what they're getting. And yeah, you know, you do good, you get good. You do bad, you're going to get bad. Eventually, karma does come and get you and bite you on the bottom. Okay, let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. Let's have a look at any issues that occurred that perhaps you are unaware of that may have caused this problem in the first place. Something that has happened that perhaps you are unaware of. That caused any type of blockage or any type of issues. So here we have Justice. With the Justice card here, this does talk about feeling a lack of wisdom in the connection. There's some detachment. And there is a feeling of a lack of wisdom, if I didn't already mention that. We have here, there is frustration. Okay, you remember you just had the anger and rage card, right? It also talks about frustration, being frustrated. So it does talk about frustrated with bureaucracies or organizations. Now in this case, this would be, this person is frustrated by the way people in society are treating you and them in this connection, or the way there are certain expectations of them and you in this connection, or just expectations about how they're supposed to be, how they're supposed to earn money, how they're supposed to live. This person's not living and serving themselves. They're living and serving another. That is one of the main issues here. There is a sense of impatience. This person is starting to lose their patience. So this is what happened when they started to lose their patience. The appearance of this card also shows that it is a temporary situation. You know, there's always silver lining, you know, on that cloud at the end of the day. A storm does not last forever. At some point in time, it will fade. So there are issues here with what the world was thinking about, like how they were perceiving you, them, or this connection. And they were just pretty upset about it. They also feel that they wanted to just create a better balance in this connection. Here we also have the Queen of Staffs. The Queen of Staffs does talk about how this person lacked intelligence. They were not as powerful as they thought they were. They had started to lose the wit and the wisdom that they used to have. They had a lack of enthusiasm. There was many things that changed. They were waiting too long to use what they rightfully had felt. They had power before, but then they felt powerless. They were not showing the world their strengths, and they were starting to feel exactly that, powerless. So they had certain things that they could do and show and prove to people, but they just did not show that. What was the reason? Because they thought it was not that important. So there's certain things here, I don't know if this makes sense for anybody out there, but there's certain things this person could have proved and could have done, but they didn't, because they didn't think it was that important. You see, you can be in a family, for example, very typical with the Eastern cultures. You know, let's just say somebody has to marry the child's supposed to marry a doctor, okay? And they bring home, let's see. Okay, they bring somebody that, you know, that works at, let's say they bring home a chef, and I have high regard for chefs. They bring home a chef, okay? And they're supposed to, like, marry a doctor. Now, maybe the chef has a degree or something like that in something medical related. And this person has other talents. But the chef decides not to show off. They decide not to prove themselves. They decide to just be themselves. But the problem is, yes, they're trying to be themselves. But the impression that they made on the people where it was supposed to be a doctor type of person, the impression that this person made, it did not impress that bureaucracy or that organization, that person or that family. This is just a scenario, right? This is just an example. In my family, we have chefs and we have doctors, so I like both. I like all occupations are important. So this is something that I'm seeing, that they had the chance to at least talk about who they are or prove themselves on some level, but they just didn't think that it was important. That is a problem, because they didn't think from the other person's point of view that, hey, maybe you should speak up a little about yourself. You know, how about that restaurant that you're going to be creating, right? Like, oh my God, you create a restaurant, you create a franchise, you're richer than a doctor. Let me tell you that, right? So there's so many things, right? So many things people can have in terms of ambition, in terms of dreams on the inside. Some people are very humble. They're very humble. They don't brag. They don't tell things, right? Not everybody's going to do that. So this is something that I'm seeing, that there was a little bit of a situation where somebody could have proved themselves, but they did not have the wit and the wisdom to do so, because they didn't think it's important. For them, it's like, hey, yeah, I'm a chef. I'm great. I'm doing great. I'm fine. But what about the other side of the equation here? Were the other people or the bureaucracies or this organization or the structural family, were they okay with this? Now, Leo, this is just an example, people. Okay? And I say Eastern world because that's where I'm from, right? I know how my people work. And it's tradition, it's security. It's just the way it is. Every culture is different. So this is something that I'm seeing here, that this person had a chance to prove themselves and they did not, because they didn't think it was important. For them, it was not important. But for somebody else, it could have been important. And this is something that caused a little bit of an issue. It could be this, or it could be just related to proving themselves as to, you know, how good they are at what they do. How can they express themselves to you? Have they been expressive? They're not wise enough to express themselves to you. They didn't have that much wit to express themselves to you, and it was important because then somebody here pulled away. So there's something here to do with wit and wisdom and a lack of it. Hopefully that somehow resonated for somebody out there. That was very specific. My examples sometimes, I don't know how helpful they are. But you can always let me know in the comments below. Hopefully they're nice comments. All right. Let's have a look at any actions, any plans, any intentions that this person has towards you. Oh my God, look at that again. You got justice. You just had the justice card over there, and now you have it again. Yeah, you know what? This talks a lot about like contracts and people and trying to make the situation better in your own connection. Before, Leo, somebody in this connection just kept giving and giving, and the other was just taking and taking. Eventually, what this person wants to do, and holy shit, you got great cards coming here, people. Great cards. These are nice. I hope I didn't speak too soon. Ah, shit, I spoke too soon. Damn it. Yeah, I did speak too soon, didn't I? All right. But, not all bad. Very nice. That's just one card. No, these trump those. So this is really nice. You got a great array of cards here. Justice, 9 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Cups. Then we have the King of Cups. These are very nice cards. So, Justice, it does appear that in this connection, things were out of balance before. It could have been one of you was giving. It appears here that may have been just you, kept giving in this connection, and perhaps this person was just taking. What they want to do is have a better balance in this connection now going forward. They want to have an equal give and take. Anything that you do, they want to match that. It's not a competition. It's just a matter of the both of you working on a relationship together equally, where both of you feel that you're getting equal amount of love with the equal amount of effort. This person does want to do that. They want to make things right. Why do they want to do that? The 9 of Cups, because you are their wish come true. They love you. They are in love with you. Yes, especially with the King of Cups. They are completely in love with you. They do believe that with all the things that are happening in their life right now, they feel that someday, some way, we will meet again. This is their feeling. They feel that the universe is going to bring you both together again. They are believing and surrendering to the universe. Here we also have the feeling of them knowing that they have had a lot of good opportunities. They have had chances, but people here have been rejected. Either you were rejected or they were rejected. But there's a feeling of loss, time being lost and wasted, a realization that occurred too late. However, at the very least, Leo, this person is realizing that they're still going to try, because you are their wish come true. They realize this now after a while, after a long time. We have here the King of Cups. Beautiful card. Absolutely beautiful. This person is head over heels for you. You make them melt like butter on toast. You make them melt, and they really adore you. They want to offer you their love. You make them very emotional. They want to offer you solid love and a foundation to be with them. I even see, for some of you, marriage or a long-term committed relationship, something long-term. These 3 cards, I mean, this too, right? But these 2, Justice, the 9 of Cups, and this, total. I mean, this is like, let's get married. This, ambition and the desire to believe in that fate and destiny that, you know what, the universe has got my back. I know this is going to work out for me. That is what this person is hoping for, and they're feeling it. So Leo, is this person going to come back into your life? They may not take their own steps going forward, like they might not push this further themselves yet, but their intentions, their plans, eventually are to be with you. Yes. Do I see them taking a lot of action? I see them with the intention of wanting to make things right. And eventually, once they feel that the time is right with the fate and destiny here with the Wheel of Fortune, then they will reach out to you. And they may be very emotional when they do. This person does have a very soft heart. It's very like watery, right? So this person, they're going to be quite emotional when they reach out to you. So I do see, yeah. It's going to take some time though, because their mindset's very different. They come from a very different background. You guys can see those. There's something going on here where there's external influences in this connection. And those external influences could just be people. All right, let's just have a look here. I have Archangel Answer cards. Just going to do a quick prayer. Oh, all right. We have yes. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel for your greater good. Whatever is going to make your soul happy. If your soul is happy, then your mind, body, your spirit's going to be happy. Here we have, yes, within the next few months, you will be receiving an opportunity of abundance. Within the next few months, you will be receiving an opportunity where you will be able to compromise with this person. So they let go of a little, you let go of a little, and you both meet in the middle. However, before you do that, reconsider what it is that you want to do in this connection, what you are going to say, what you're going to propose, what your actions you're going to take. Reconsider it. Don't jump into it. Think about it twice, okay? It will be successful. Hallelujah. Thank God. It will be successful. You guys have here excellent abundance. Oh my God. Beautiful. Love it. Yes. You will have abundance. You will have success in this connection, but only if there's a compromise. Remember that. This means that they have to let go and adjust. You have to let go and adjust and meet in the middle. This can't just be you, okay? This has to be them too. If it's just you, your situation is not going to change. Here we have choose a new direction, which means choose a different method of approach, because every time you are approaching this person, the results are the same. The different method that you may have will create a different result. Choosing a new direction also means that your destination is still the same. However, your route, your path, your road may need to be a little different. You can still get to your destination, right? Math, you can do it many different ways. Sometimes you get the same result, right? So, same thing. There is destination here. There's a target here. And you can eventually get to that. However, there's many ways of getting to it. You don't just have to do the same way. If you guys are, you know, like in the cycle where you continue doing something the same way, have a look online. Have a look at some relationship videos. There's so many resources out there. It's important, honestly. So much has changed over, like, I don't know how many decades now, but it's so important to know how to deal in a relationship, because there's so many changes now in society. I do believe that it would be wise if some of you that are not aware a lot about relationships, have a look online, have a look at some videos. There's some great videos out there, great coaches, and learn more about relationships. What makes them work and what should you avoid in a relationship. That will help you. All right. Leo, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your respective situations. One announcement I would like to make: in my other channel, I finally have another upload. So for the channel Asnointia Audio, I do have a new video. It's called The Divine Feminine. So do have a look at that. This is all about the feminine energy and the soul essence of the feminine energy. This could also be in a male. So I hope that will be able to provide you with some, you know, clarity on why the feminine energy does what it does. Like, why does a person that have that type of energy behave in a certain way? And of course, there's many other videos that I have there that you may find interesting. Once again, thank you for tuning in and for your support, your encouragement. I will see you guys again. Take care and stay safe. Bye now.